around. With this video I'm starting a new series called Mooney Maintenance. What I'd like to show you guys and girls is what it takes to operate and maintain this 1965 Mooney. Some of this stuff may be directly applied to other GA aircraft, others is very Mooney specific. I'm also planning on recording the annual inspection and cover all the paperwork that is associated with it under EASA regulations. Now let me start with this video on how to exchange the brake pads or linings, if you prefer. What we're looking at here is the brake assembly. You can see the brake disc, which is attached to the wheel, the brake caliper, which houses the cylinder that presses the brake pads against the disc, and the brake pads themselves. There are two pads, one on each side of the disc, held in place by the caliper. The whole assembly is floating on the gear leg and can be wiggled by hand when the brakes are released. Only when hydraulic fluid actuates the piston inside the caliper, the pads are pressed against the disc and stiffen the assembly. In order to exchange the brake pads, the two screws that hold together the brake caliper have to be removed. The pads themselves are riveted onto steel plates and have to be drilled out. The new pads are riveted back onto the plates. And these guys are the old brake pads. According to a thread on mooneyspace.com, there are brake pads with either 2 or 3 holes. This Mooney does have the original 3-hole pads, but a few model years later this changed. Here you see the new brake pads riveted onto the steel plates, which are now placed back in the caliper. The whole assembly is then screwed together, safety wired and checked by the mechanic/inspector. After installation, we started the engine and taxied back and forth on the taxiway in order to break in the new pads. I hope you found this video interesting. As mentioned in the beginning, I'm planning on covering some more of this type of content. Please let me know in the comments whether or not this is of interest to you and what else you'd like to see. Fly safe!